Hello my lovely Leos, welcome back. Today is your love reading. This is your issues in your relationships, your action you need to take and the outcome, and this is what the person on your mind thinks and feels about you. Okay, so you know the issues that you had possibly in your relationship with the person on your mind. It's like your relationships, your feelings were laying dormant, and it's not until now that your feelings have just decided to pop up out of the blue for you to realise how much of an importance this person could be in your life. Okay, as the saying goes, you don't know what you've got until it's gone. Now maybe this could be how the other person felt about you at the time. But I'm feeling like this is your energy when I'm doing this reading. This is your energy. I feel like, you know, in your subconscious there was these feelings and you didn't actually express them. And maybe that is what was the issue in the relationship, is that you didn't actually reveal your kind of feelings towards this person. Maybe you were scared that if you show your vulnerable side, it's going to be taken advantage of. But opening up, you know, it gives that other person the joy that they want. They want to know that the person that they are in love with feels the same about them. This is your, you're keeping everything inside. It's like your shadow self. Your shadow self is representing all your fears. So this is why I'm saying that, maybe you have a fear of feeling vulnerable and showing somebody, your vulnerable side, that you love them. You need to have the courage to acknowledge and confront your, feelings, and look at them from all sides. Whatever the feelings are, you've got to question these feelings in your subconscious, because sometimes they might be based around like your childhood imagination, and they're not appropriate for your adult relationships. So for some of you, you are living in that kind of fairyland kind of reality, and you just don't want to, you want this perfect prince, princess kind of relationship, and it just doesn't, that's not what it is. You need to examine your feelings about relationships and release what is no longer your truth. Okay? You might have, it might be based on, these feelings that you're merging to do with your relationships. It might have been what you've actually saw or experienced as a child. You can't, the reality back then is totally different from now, and it does not have to be your reality. Okay? You are not that person that you was when you were a child. You're grown. Okay? You need to examine your feelings to gain clarity on, what is needed in regarding your relationships, because I feel like for a lot of you, you kept that hidden. Your feelings are hidden from someone, and you didn't actually want to show it. Your actions, you need to take the lead. Okay? Take the lead. This, you've got the energy to do so. And this is for you to get success. You've got to tap into your energy and fire up your relationships. Call down the divine flame to ignite your passion, to help you. Don't wait for the other person to make a move. Take initiative. Be bold. If you actually care for this person, love this person, and the relationship ended on something really silly, take the lead. This is what your guardian's saying. Have the courage. It's not the time for status quo. Okay, you know, if you want something, do it. You will have the backing of your guardians. They will be there to help you. You know, you got to think about how you can spice up your current relationships. You know, just step out of your comfort zone, okay, and you know, everything work in your favour. Because I feel like it can work. You just got to put the effort into it. Okay, you need to look at your shadow side. I feel like you've been manifesting this person. You know, anything is possible. If you're trying to manifest this person, anything, you know, you can actually create whatever you desire. You just got to have faith in the universe. The ability to love unconditionally, to support someone, to cherish them, to listen and understand, to forgive, to be kind, joyful, and even be silly at times. You have to use those tools, okay, in managing relationships that you have, whether it's a romantic relationship or whether it's a, you know, family relationship or a friend relationship. You need, you know, that is the kind of energy you need to manifest with to help you in this situation. You need to focus, okay? Focus and take the time to be clear on exactly what you want before you actually try manifesting. Because sometimes what we manifest comes to us, but not exactly how it we wanted it, because there's parts missing. It's just like getting something from IKEA and it comes to you and you're about to build it up, and then you realise, you know, there's no blinking screws there. So it's a bit like that. You have to make sure that, you know, your manifestations are clear, exactly what you want. And is it for your highest good? Is it for the highest good for this other person? This is what you've got to think of. Because sometimes we manifest and we want someone from the past back in our lives, but, you know, is it for our highest good? Is it for their highest good? Because sometimes people are brought into our lives, you know, just for learning lessons, or we teach them lessons. You know, will this harm anybody? So if this person that you're thinking of is with somebody else, is it going to harm that person? You know, manifestations are powerful. When you come from a place of love, you will generate love. But you need to be clear, be honest, and take action to manifest your heart's desire. So use your power to manifest deliberately and with clear intention. Okay? How does a person feel about you? Daydreams and decisions. So I feel like, you know, they're kind of seeing you as someone who daydreams a lot. It's like a sense of you was present, but you wasn't always present, if that makes sense. Like even though you was there in your relationships, you wasn't exactly there. You wasn't giving your you didn't make decisions quite clear. You didn't really express how you felt. I think they see you as like somebody who dreams about things but doesn't really go for it, doesn't actually take advantage of it. Because you have a good imagination. That's what they seen you as. They're seeing you as somebody that just lives on fantasies, maybe. And this might be linking to the, you know, your issues. So I feel like this person's quite confused, and they're uncertain whether or not you love them. you know, your guardians are telling you have options in front of you, and maybe this is what the person is also feeling, that you have options. I feel like when you're making decisions, you're not really doing it in the sense of as you should do. You're doing it in the sense of like this fantasy kind of life. You know, it's fun to have daydreams and to fantasize about, you know, our lives, transforming our desires into reality, but you need, you know, what you need to think of is once you've sorted out your options and played around with the possibilities, it's then time for action. So this is the action again, okay? You need to make action. So I feel like this person is waiting for you. They're waiting on you to make your mind up whether you want to be with them or not. But you can't keep staying in a fantasy land. And I feel like that is the kind of issue that ended this relationship, is because of the fact there was a fantasy land. Now, I'm only saying it as the cards. I'm reading what's on the cards, okay? You can turn this around to be the person on your mind as it's them, but this reading is coming across as you. So, you know, people that watch this might not like it because it's revealing a part of yourself that you don't want to hear about. But this is where we need to hear about ourselves to make our relationships work. You need to reflect on your wishes, okay? And decide what is right before you take action. Because, you know, this person, I feel like, is quite confused with what you want. They don't know what you want, and I feel like they don't even think you want them. That's how I'm seeing it. I just don't. Evolution. You realise that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. So, this is an obstacle. That's what you need to realise, okay? These fantasies of yours from, you know, that you're using as a kind of way to have a relationship need to be removed for you to move on. There's no point manifesting a new relationship until you've actually healed yourself and worked on yourself, okay? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Bye for now.